Thanks for staying with us. We still have, we're going to be speaking with the Commissioner of Information and Strategy, Mr. Gbenga Omotosho. Good morning, sir. Are you there?
Good morning.
Good morning. Good to have you on the show. We just wanted to get an update from you based on what happened yesterday. We know the government had apprehended those motorcyclists who were going on one way in the Lagos-Badagry Expressway, and we arrested a few of them. Could you give us an update on the arrest, what's happening with them, and how do you plan to prosecute these ones?
Well, the guy who was arrested yesterday has been released. The brigade commander stepped in, because the guy is a soldier, and he was not actually the one riding the motorcycle. He was a passenger. Okay. So the brigade commander stepped in through the chief of staff. The chief of staff made a case for him with the governor, and the governor ordered his release with a very stern warning that whether you are riding Okada or you are a passenger, you are also culpable, because the government has said we do not want to see Okada on major highways and some roads in Lagos. So the guy has been released, but all the other motorcycles that were seized, they remain seized, and they are going to be crushed.
So please confirm, it wasn't that it was on one way, it was that they were on the expressway.
Yes, expressway, brand new roads, the 10-lane Lagos-Badagry Expressway, the part that has been fully built.
Right.
If you look at that video very well, you will see that the road is very clean. It's a road that has just been built, you know.
Right. Great, interesting.
Well, well done, sir. So we raised the issue earlier of, continuous management of traffic on that road. This morning, there was still one way on my way to work at the Moshalashi to Agboju end of the road. So why is it a periodic law enforcement thing? Because the governor was visiting, of course, it's different, but why is it periodic? Usually it should be constant.
Well, you see, the recalcitrant attitude of our people is worrisome. The government says we don't want this, and people will continue to do that thing that the government says they don't want, all on the excuse that they are fighting poverty. You don't have to tell our people that they should stop this kind of attitude. But what we have seen this morning, I can assure you, within the next couple of days, we will see it no more.
Okay, one of the things the lady said... One of the things the lady said earlier was that we need visible signages signs across the state. We know certain areas, no-go areas for Okadas, one-ways, do not enter, stuff like that. It has to be very visible so that it's very foolproof. Nobody can say they didn't see it or don't understand it. What's the Lagos State government doing to ensure that across the state we have enough signages instructing Nigerians?
I think a couple of days in around November or September, thereabout, I can no longer recollect the exact time now. Some people were arrested for removing these signs. What people do is that at night they go about removing these signs. Because if you put one way there, they go and remove it. If you put no parking there, they go and remove it. So that the city can become lawless. And the government tried to stage a kind of operation that culminated in the arrest of some people who were doing this. And I think they were taken to the mobile court and sentenced. Some of them were fined. So the problem is that it's not that government is not putting signs here, but there are people who are busy doing this fiendish business of removing those signs.
Okay, sir, there's also preferential arrest and preferential treatment from local government workers. So Yaba is a popular one-way catch everybody kind of thing. But recently, the Sele end, there's a place where it's one way to get into the Sele Bridge into Okota side. And the local government officials, I believe, removed those signs, allowed yellow buses. If a car goes in behind yellow buses, they will release all the yellow buses and hold the car. And you will see cars moving into that place. You think, oh, this is no longer a one-way. Yeah. And then you join them, two buses in front of you, they just go with their passengers, but they hold the car. So what is exactly, how should this enforcement be? How many yellow buses are arrested?
Thank you for saying this thing that you are saying. The problem is that our people don't want to make reports. There is no way we can sit down in Alausa and be able to know what is going on in Okota and such places. But I assure you, if you can take a trip, a 5-minute drive from your station to the task force office in Alausa, the largest number of arrested vehicles we see is made up of yellow buses. They arrest them, but this kind of place that you are talking about is because maybe they have been lucky that the task force has not visited the place because there has not been any complaint. And now that you are complaining about it, I will direct the attention of the task force.
Please, particular attention to those people at the roundabout, local government officers who will say the buses should go and tell the car driver, give us something. Please, particular emphasis.
All right, let me get some.
Yeah, you know, when you know the problem, you would be able to think up solutions for the particular problem. And I'm happy that you know that it's some of the citizens that go removing those signs. Every part of Lagos always has their, good boys around and the local government in charge. Are you making plans to have a conversation with the local government in charge to hold them accountable for any of the signs that are removed? Because they are, there's no consequence for the removal of the signs, they keep doing it. So if you hold the local government accountable, you hold the area boys in that area accountable for that, they would be able to help. Are you making that plans?
I mean, you have made a very valid point, and it's not just, it occurred to me that what we should do about that kind of thing is to enlist the support of the local governments and ask them, they themselves to lead the battle. Anybody who in whose local government road signs that government made with money, taxpayers' money, such signs are being removed, the local government chairman will have to account for it.
Yes.
But don't forget that local governments are independent, but it is our duty to point attention to things that they need to do. It is very bad whether the good boys are doing it, whether the bad boys are doing it. I do not want to know. It is criminal. It is economic sabotage for anybody to do that. And I assure the government is not going to take it lightly.
All right.
So I also understand that government cannot be everywhere physically. It's impossible. And so these traffic infractions and all the other things that residents of Lagos do when they're taking away signs is not something that's happening just now. This is reoccurring. What are the plans going forward to make sure that government is in a place, even if it's not physically? I'm talking of CCTV cameras or people that can just independently take a picture of someone doing something wrong, send to government, and that person would be apprehended somewhere, sometime, and will be shocked that government was able to find them even after, long after they might have committed a crime.
What you have talked about is all part of our smart city project, which is on. We are planning to do 6,000 kilometers of fiber optic cable around the state. The first phase, 3,000 kilometers, is 98% completed now. And that is why you see that about 300 roads in Lagos, as I speak with you, can be viewed from the office of Lagos Traffic Radio. They can see what is going on all those roads. We have cameras in so many places now. I think about 1,500 of them already installed. And the control room, very active, with young people looking at what is going on in all these parts of Lagos. So by the time we have about 15,000 cameras all over the state, what we are talking about will become a reality. That is the ultimate goal, that we should use technology to resolve this problem.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Honorable Commissioner. I'll let you go at this moment, but we just hope to see more of this from the action governor of Lagos State, arrested on the streets. Our regards to him. All right, let's go on a short break. When we come back, we'll move to our next segment. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.